Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to unbox and review the Space and Beauty 2022 planner. So it comes in a cardboard box packaging like this, which says Space and Beauty, and this is how it looks. Let's open this box and see what's inside. So the planner and freebies are wrapped in a bubble wrap like this. Let me just take this out. Everything is nicely packed in this packet. Okay, so this is what we get in our packaging. So the first thing I see here is a scrunchie. This is in a baby pink color and is a satin material which is good for your hair, and you can also just put it on your hand like this. The quality is quite good. Next we have play cards as a freebie. So these are your basic play cards, but the prints are quite minimal and I like it. Next you get pop socket as a freebie, and the printed quality both are amazing. It also has a 3M glue on back, so I think it's going to stick nicely to the phone. And yeah. Next you get a badge which says "You Go Girl," which you can just put it on your bag or anything like that, which is also a nice addition to the freebie. And I must admit that the freebies are of very good quality. And then we have a bookmark here which has the print of stars and moons in golden shade. So this is also a very nice thing, and I like to keep bookmarks a lot. Next we get a postcard which is a pale pink sort of a color, and you can just use it to give it to anybody, but I'm going to keep it with myself because I like it and I like to collect postcards and such stuff. So yeah, I'm going to keep it. And next we have my favorite to-do list. You can use this to write down your to-do list and then check it off after you're done. And it has several pages and it is also of good quality, and after you're done writing your to-do list and checking everything, you can just tear it off. So yeah, I like this one, and also the quality is nice, so thumbs up for this. Next we have a notes pad, so you can just use this to write down anything that you want, or like a reminder or anything, any sort of thing. So this is also very useful, and it also has many pages, same like the to-do list. So this is going to be very useful again. Next, you get a pocket notebook, which is very useful and handy. You can just use it to write down anything that you want, and you can also carry it with you in your purse, and you're good to go. So, this is also a very nice addition to the freebie. Next, you get a full size notebook which says My Space on top, and this is in a pale pink color. And the quality of this book is nice. I think the pages are plain pages. Yes, the pages are plain, so you can use it to just doodle or do some journaling or anything like that, sort of. And the next thing, we have the most exciting part, guys. It's the sticker book. Yes. So I quite like the sticker book, and I'm going to do a quick flip through for the sticker book. So this is how it looks, and it's like a lot of stickers. So let's see what we have inside this sticker book. I'll just do a very quick flip through. time to look at a planner, and this time I have ordered a black planner because it was available. Last time I had ordered the pink planner, and this time I wanted something different. So this is the black planner, and it says my space, and the hardbound is a very good quality. The first page says the fabulous me. So you can just write down about yourself and stick your pictures. And the next page says all about me, where you can write your address, phone number, and email ID. And then the page says real me, where you can just write down your favorite color or secret talents and stuff like that. Next page says my birthday is going to be awesome. So here you can just actually plan your birthday. You can write down your outfit of the day. You can sketch how your cake should be. Then you can write down your guest list and gifts and everything. Next we have a memory board where you can just take the pictures of the memories from this year. And yes, you can use this any way you want. The next page says dream journal, so you can use this page to journal your thoughts. And I like the dream catcher print over here. It gives a very good vibe to the page, and I like it. Next we have deep secrets, so you can just jot down your secrets over here. And yeah, the next page we have is a fantasy board, so you can just write down your fantasies, or you can stick picture about your fantasies. And the next is vision board, which is very important to me. And yeah, so next we have the level 10 goals, which is categorized into family, friends, self-control, career, environment, and stuff. And you can also track the level 10 goals on the next page. Next we have an idea board, so you could just write down your ideas, whatever you think, and who knows, your ideas can be genius. And then you have an achievement board, so you can just write down or stick pictures of your achievements from the current year, like the 2022 year. And then you have the wish list travel goals, so here they have just given like a map, and you can just write down your travel goals and wish list, that things to buy and things to do, and totally random. And then you also have a packing list here, so you can use this to just write down your packing list when you are traveling. And the next page says my world, and it says be. So this is how the page looks. And the next page says my life partner, so you can actually just write down things about your life partner, and you can stick pictures of them, which is a very nice addition to the planner. And then you have a my mom and my dad page, so you can just stick pictures of your mom and dad and write about themselves. So okay, my camera is going out of focus. Anyway, so then you have a siblings, my sibling and my BFF page, so again you can just stick their pictures and write down about them. And yeah, and then you also have a my gang page, where you can just stick pictures of your gang and write about them. So, and then the next page says my priorities, where you can just write down your priorities and go according to it. The next page says bookstagram, so here you can just write down the names of the books that you have read in that year or you want to read. So you just use it anyway, and you can just use this to track how many books you have read, which books you have read. So this is quite handy. Then we have wall of movies, where you can write down the names of the movies that you have watched or you want to watch. So this is also a nice addition. Then we have the TV shows watch list, where you can just jot down the series or shows that you want to watch. So the wall of movies and TV shows watch list are quite similar to the last year's planner. Then you have quotes, so you can just write down your favorite quotes over here. So whenever you want some motivation, you can just open this page and look at that motivational quotes. Then this page says my money, where you can just actually write your income, your expense and your savings. So it helps you keep a track of how much you have earned and how much you have spent and how much you have saved. So here you also have a page which says savings, and then there's a page saying moods, so you can just track your mood, whether it's good or bad or okayish. So you also get a period tracker to track, so you can just track your periods. So yeah, then you get a sickness log, so here you can just track about your fever or anything like that. Then you get my body page, where you get to write down the measurements of your body. So it's about waist, bust, hips, butt and such stuff. So yeah, then you have an improvement plan, so it is also categorized as body, mind, relationship and world around me. So you can just write down I want to and tiny steps I take. So yeah, it's quite handy. You can use this to make your improvement plan for the categories given over here, or you can also customize it as per your want. Then you have a page saying sacred rituals, which says morning routine and evening routine. So here you can just write down your routine or anything that you would normally do in your mornings and evenings, and you can just follow it throughout the year. So yeah, then to the next page we have products I use, so you can just write down the products that you use. So it's just a quite fancy page, so you can just write it down. Next we have the cleaning schedule, so it's daily, weekly, bi-weekly, biannually, annually and monthly. So you can just write down your cleaning schedule and you can use it, look at it and you would know what you have to clean when. So, and the next page is my social fandom, so you can just write down the fandom thing over here. I don't know how would I use this page, but okay, yeah. And then you have my passwords page, where you can just write down your user ID and password, so you never forget your passwords. And or you can also customize your password over here. And then you get the subscriptions page, where you can just write down whatever you have subscribed to, and you can write down the name and expense, so you just get a track of your subscriptions. Then we have a page here which says who borrowed what, so you know what you have given to whom and if they returned it or not. And then the next page says gift, so you can just write down any gift ideas that you want to give to anyone, or if you have received any gifts, that sort of. So you can write it down here, and then you can write down the best days of the year, so you can just take pictures or write about your days. So the page looks like this. And then we have the monthly spread, and let's just take a minute to adore how beautiful this page looks. I mean, I'm obsessed with it, honestly. And okay, so let's turn the page and see how the month at a glance looks, and this is how it looks. The design, the flower pattern is almost the same, and I really like it. I like the print and everything. So then you have this normal daily pages where you can just write down your task or anything. Then we have a little note section over here, and at this page we have the monthly review page. So it says review, what's working, what do I need, how am I feeling, and then reflect and respond. So you can just give answer to this question. So it gives you a review of how and what worked and what didn't work and stuff like that. Then you have a page of current obsessions. So even this is similar to the last year's planner. So here you have different sort of categories in which you can write down your obsessions about it. And then you have a habit tracker. So you can just write down the habit and put a tick mark on the date. So this is how it looks. Next we have a sleep tracker. So you can actually track your sleep, and you can also rate your sleep. Let me just show you. They have provided stars for rating, so you can actually rate the quality of your sleep, and you can also track how many hours you have slept. So this is also a very nice addition, but it depends on how we use it. So yeah, you can track your sleep in this page. The next page is expense tracker. Here you can just write down your spendings, so you know how much expense you have made and you can track it. They have also categorized the expenses, so it's easy for you to know how much you have spent on what type of item. So that's a very nice addition. They have unplanned self-care, learning, and everything categorized over here, which is very helpful. Next we have the meal planner. So you can just write down what you want to have or as your meal, and you can prepare that, which will keep you healthy. So this is also a very nice and useful in a planner. It's good for people who want to go on a diet. And that's it. Then we have again the next monthly layout page. So again, this is very nice. So we'll just go through every month's layout, so and the prints, so we'll know how they have given or allotted prints to every month. the December monthly spreads end, we have some coloring pages. Now these are the mandala coloring pages, which is very therapeutic, so it helps you like de-stress yourself. And I was also looking forward to put my hands on some adult coloring, so this would really help me with that. You have several pages to color, which is great. Then you also get a page which says nail art, so you can just make some art on the nails shown over here, so that's also a very nice thing. Then we have a doodle pad where you can just scribble or doodle or whatever you want, so this is for that. And then we have my playlist where you can write down your favorite musics, or like you can create your own playlist by writing it down here. And next we have some pen it down pages, so you can just write down your thoughts over here. And we have the self portrait page where you can stick your picture or anything, or you can draw or sketch yourself, anything like that. And then we have some blank pages, and that's it. It's the back side of the planner. So this was the review of my planner, and I quite like it. I'm definitely going to use it for this year. Hope you like my video, guys. Please like, share and subscribe.